Before we get started in anything at all, I need you guys to go and look at your own bracket, please. Before you roast me, before you're gonna be like, Dre, man, what you doing, dog? You don't know nothing about basketball. I need y'all to go back and look at your brackets and let me know. How did you do? Because UMBC, I'm gonna get started right there. Virginia, I did not pick them to beat Virginia. And UMBC is a college I almost went to. I am from Maryland, I live in Maryland. I applied to UMBC. I could have gone there and played soccer, but I was like, no, it's not the move. I mean, it should have been the move 74 to 54. Well, yeah, 74-54 versus Virginia. Virginia is also a local team for me. They're right there. Maryland, Virginia, DC, all basically connected. But UMBC did their thing, and they got the dub first round. So what did you guys, anybody down below, let me know. Did you pick UMBC to win? If you say yes, I need proof. Somehow show me proof, like maybe if you have an old bracket that you did and you dated it, I don't know. But if I could see proof, I'll send you $1. Because it's basically that crazy. Like, I don't think anybody picked UMBC to beat Virginia. Now, Kansas State beat Creighton. Kentucky beat Davidson. Arizona played Buffalo. Yeah, and Buffalo won. Now, another thing. I had Arizona winning the whole thing. I thought Arizona could win it all. I was thinking, well, Arizona beats Buffalo. They play Kentucky next. They could probably beat Kentucky, you know, a bunch of freshmen. Then next, it would either be Kansas State or Virginia. And I thought DeAndre Ayton would have been the man and just did his thing. But no, they lost first round. So if anybody's sitting there and being like, Dre, I saw your last one. If you didn't see it, by the way, make sure you go and check it out. You guys can see my full bracket that I did, who I picked to win, who I had losing, all that stuff. But I had Arizona winning. If you had them losing to Buffalo, I want to see that as well. Maybe DM me on Instagram, maybe DM me on Twitter. Show me your bracket. Miami played Loyola of Chicago. Now this is the crazy one right here. Loyola of Chicago. I don't know how they're doing this. I mean, they're balling right now. Balling, shot calling. They beat Miami in first round. Second round, they played Tennessee. Beat Tennessee.
Oh, shit.
Then they played Kansas State. Beat Kansas State. And now they're in the Final Four versus Michigan. And on the other side, Villanova's playing Kansas. We'll get to there real quick. We'll get to the Final Four. Let's just go over everything else. Okay. So Villanova, Radford. Villanova won. They beat West Virginia. They beat Texas Tech. Put them to the Final Four. I saw that coming. I'm pretty sure I had them going to the Final Four. Virginia Tech, Alabama. I had Alabama win the first round, I think. And then losing to Villanova. West Virginia, they did their thing. Played Villanova and lost to them, so that's not bad. I mean, Villanova is a very good team, a very well-coached team. They have some good players, very good point guard, and a very good small forward as well. Marshall beat Wichita State, which is crazy. Good for Marshall. Didn't see that coming. Florida won. Then they played Texas Tech. Lost to Texas Tech in the second round. Texas Tech is actually a very good team. I didn't see them being that good of a team. I actually didn't watch them play at all this season, so I don't even know how they did what they did or how they're this good, but good for them. Down below, let me know who's their star players. I'm going to go after this and check it out and see who they are. I've been looking at the mock drafts and stuff, and I've been seeing, you know, this year's draft, it's really deep, bro. Like, if you get like 1 through 16 picks in the draft right now, you are looking good. You got a lot of good players coming out of these schools. Arkansas, Butler won that game. Played Purdue, lost to Purdue. Purdue lost to Texas Tech, and Texas Tech lost to Villanova. Okay. Next round, Kansas played Penn. Beat Penn. Then beat Seton Hall, beat Clemson. Played Duke, beat Duke, which I don't even know if I had Kansas beating Duke, but I think I had Duke going to the Final Four. I mean, Marvin Bagley is a beast, bro. Marvin Bagley, the Beast III. That should be his name. And then Grayson Allen, he's annoying. Like, I'm just going to put it out there, but I'll give him his props where props is due. He balls, bro. Like, he's athletic. He does his thing. And he really can ball, so I'll give that to him. And I had them two doing their thing, at least making it to the Final Four. But they did lose to Kansas. Kansas is a good team, so, hey, I mean, makes sense. Syracuse, always getting into the tournament, always doing their thing. Beat TCU, lost to Michigan State. Michigan State beat Bucknell, beat Syracuse, lost to... Oh, no, they lost to Syracuse. Oh, snap. Didn't even realize. Michigan State lost to Syracuse. Don't they have, like, Bridges? Markel Bridges, some light-skinned dude named Bridges, something like that. But he just took credit for the draft. He's gonna be a good player as well. Let's keep going down. Rhode Island played Oklahoma, and Trae Young going to the draft. They couldn't even beat Rhode Island. Now, people are saying Trae Young is gonna be a good NBA player because he has the vision. He can obviously shoot from range. Three-point line is a lot further back, so he's basically been shooting NBA range in college. And he's a very good player, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not ruling him out. Never rule out nobody's grind, nobody's hustle. Always want people to grind and hustle, but we'll see. We will see. And you guys obviously know Duke played Iona, beat them, beat Rhode Island, and then beat Syracuse, lost to Kansas. And then on the other side, Xavier played Texas Southern, beat them. Then lost to Florida State. Florida State beat Gonzaga, and then Florida State lost to Michigan by 4 points in a crazy game. Missouri lost to Florida State. I had Missouri actually beating them. I thought Michael Porter could come in and do something. He's a little rusty right now. I mean, he hasn't played all season, but it's good. He's going to the draft. He's going to be drafted high. He's going to be a very good player to wherever team he goes to. Ohio State beat South Dakota State and then lost to Gonzaga. Gonzaga beat UNCG, lost to Florida State. Houston played San Diego State, beat San Diego State, lost to Michigan. Michigan played Montana, beat Montana, punished Texas A&M, and then lost to Florida State. Texas A&M played Providence, beat them, beat North Carolina, who I thought would have had a good season, who destroyed Linscomb in the first round by almost 20. But they ended up losing to Texas A&M, which put them against Michigan, made them lose to Michigan. Michigan played Florida State, beat Florida State, and then that comes to our Final Four right here in the middle, as you guys see, April 2nd, so this weekend. Loyola of Chicago, Michigan State, Villanova, Kansas. Now, we're going to stop right here for like 10 seconds. Down below, right now in the comment section, blow it up. Who's going to win and why? I will be responding, commenting back to all you guys, so let me know down below. You guys are seeing the 1 seeds on the right, the 11 and 3 seeds on the left. I'm going to start off on the right. Just keep it easy right now. Villanova versus Kansas. I have Villanova going to the finals, and then I have Villanova winning. Now, I didn't have Villanova winning the championship or Kansas. I had Arizona. We lost in the first round. So my guess is as good as yours. But Villanova looks really good. Like, really good. They have stars on their team. Great coach. And they're well coached. They play like an NBA team. So I feel like they're going to beat Kansas, go to the finals, and then they're going to win. Now, Loyola of Chicago plays Michigan. I have no idea, honestly. No idea what's going to happen because, like, bro, I didn't see Loyola of Chicago going to the Final Four at all. I had them losing first round probably. So versus Michigan, I mean, bro, if they could do their thing, ball out, go to the finals, you know what? I'm going to have them going to the finals. I have them beating Michigan, going to the finals, playing Villanova, and then Villanova doing their thing and getting that dub and being the national champion once again. Now, am I crazy to have Loyola going to the finals? Well, people think that other people are crazy picking them going to the Final Four. So if you take that risk and say Loyola's going to the finals, well, that's not a risk at all because they've been doing the thing. They've been balling out, and I believe it can happen. I really do believe because they believe. And if somebody believes in themselves, that's a wrap right there. You already know full confidence is key, and they have it right now. So I believe they're going to the finals, playing Villanova. Villanova wins, and that will be the tournament. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know down below what you think, and stay tuned for way more videos. Now, I'm going to be doing also a mock draft when the draft is about to come around, putting college players to the team I think they can get drafted to, why they think they can get drafted, maybe like the first like 10 players or something like that, just so we can keep it short and just show a bunch of the stars. And then maybe if you guys want, also down below in the comment section after this, yeah, I mean, I know I picked the finals already, but if you want me to do another almost like review of the tournament, talk about the two teams, talk about who won and then who's going to win the finals. I mean, Michigan could play Kansas. I'm not right by saying Villanova's gonna win or Chicago. So if you guys want me to do another video just reviewing everything, let me know down below, and I will do another one when the finals comes, and just talk about everything once again, and then tell you who my finals prediction will be. But stay tuned, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and for now, you already know your boy is